a couple of things. I've been kind of MIA. I had to take some time, like a little over a month, or maybe more. You guys know life is just crazy. And I feel like social media, as much as I love it, I love getting on here, I love sharing stuff, I love talking to you guys. Sometimes it's a distraction. That's the best way to put it. But I needed to take some time to be intentional, to be really present with my family. As you guys know, Mike had that season-ending injury, and not just that, but there was a number of things going on at one time. So I thought it was really important to dial back from everyone else and everything else and just hone in on faith and family, which was really phenomenal for us. Mike's in a really good place. He's doing his rehab and workouts. I'm in a better space. I feel like pulling back and taking some distance from people and things. I was able to like really see a lot. You know, sometimes when you're in the middle of everything, you're caught up and you're consumed. When you take a step back, you can see one, who's present in your life. I really don't have any friends, y'all. Like I got like 3 friends, right? So in this last month, while I'm on this hiatus, I probably hear from 3 people consistently. Those are my 3 friends, right? My 3 go-tos, so to speak. My word for the year is margin. Last year was discipline, and I was really disciplined in my faith walk. Every day in my Bible, every day in my devotionals, but the other things I thought I was gonna be disciplined in, like working out, accomplishing some of my goals, did not happen. When I'm pregnant, I'm basically out of commission, like sick as a dog. Basically this year I'm starting over. It's like everything I thought I was gonna set out and accomplish last year, I'm focusing on for 2019, but with that, I need margin, right? We all need margin. If you're like me, you're like, yeah, I'll do this. Yeah, I'll go here. Yeah, I'll attend this event. I just can't anymore. And that's okay. So my word for the year is no, which doesn't mean that I won't do anything at all, but I am going to scale it back and try to focus on knocking out some of my own personal goals. And I know you guys, everyone has these New Year's resolutions and these things that we're working towards, and then life happens, right? And we're no longer pursuing our dreams and our goals and aspirations. And I don't want to be one of those people that when my life is over, that I take all of that to the grave, right? I don't want to take all of that underground. So my focus is to be as intentional with my time towards my goals so that I can accomplish those things. I think it's really good for my kids to see Mike living out his dreams and doing what he loves, to see mom grinding and doing her things. And my kids see me, they don't see me like this, right? I am usually like glamorous, or I look like the troll under the bridge. No lie, there's no in between. Like it's either this or it's the troll under the bridge, because 9 times out of 10, I'm putting myself on the back burner. So I'm trying to be a little more intentional too with my self-care. I really realized after my pregnancy, I struggled with some postpartum, and I kind of blogged about it, and I didn't talk about it a lot, but I've never experienced an anxiety attack. And this past summer, in the midst of some personal storms, I had a legit non-anxiety attack. I was like, I need self-care. I need to get back to loving myself a little bit more. And I think it's important for my kids to see that. Like, they don't need to always see mom in Mike's basketball shorts, his t-shirt. I don't even think they recognize me at my kids' school. Not that I need to be dressed up and glamorous every day, but just to be able to get up and take a shower in the morning and put on clothes, that's a goal for me this year. People who are stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home parents, you know this. It's not a walk in the park. It's not easy. You are legit doing stuff all day. Cooking, cleaning, laundry, and everything in between. And I feel like a lot of people who aren't at home, because they don't know what that's like, they don't see everything you do, they don't really realize how much work you're actually doing. It's a lot of work, okay? Hardest job ever, yes. I think that's so important to have people who pour into you that way. It's like, I gotta get poured into a little bit. And back in July, when my girlfriends came from college and stuff, huge. I felt so refreshed when they left. And I hadn't really felt like that since my birthday. So that's another thing for me. I need to connect with my people, like my girls, my sisters in Christ, people who pray with me, people who love me, people who really want to see me win or supported. I'm all over the place, but back to that postpartum. So I don't really talk about that, not because I'm scared or afraid. I just needed to deal with it first. And now that I've like dealt with it and I feel like I'm on the other side of it and I'm like getting back to, you know, the happy phase, it's like, wow, you know? And a lot of people don't talk about it because it's hard. And probably when you're in it, you may feel a little bit embarrassed. You may feel like, I just feel like I was losing control a little bit, like what is going on? And then you factor in still being mom, still being wife, and then the magnitude of football. And it was a lot. I just felt really overwhelmed. And so that's why I know that margin is my word for this year. So margin and discipline. Really, I just want to be healthy in every aspect, you know, mentally, physically, emotionally, all those things. Like, I know we talk about this all the time. I'm going to be this. I want to be the best version of myself. But it's like, we cannot be the best version of ourselves if we really don't work at it. And I think a lot of us think we're working at it, you know, because when we say we want to accomplish our goals, we're doing the most. We're here, there, and everywhere. We're so exhausted, right? Sometimes being the best version of yourself requires stepping back. It requires rest. How often did Jesus pull back, right? He went to the mountains to pray. He was in the boat. You know, he would always go somewhere distant, isolate, by himself, to regroup, to recharge, to pray. And that's huge. The best way that one of the moms at the school put it, she was bringing me dinner for a while. And I was like, you don't have to do this. She was like, Heaven, this is what God put on my heart to do. Let me help you. Like, don't stop me from serving and being your blessing that God told me to be because you're being stubborn. And I was like, dang, ouch. When you put it like that, you know, some people really do have a heart to serve, like, who are better at certain things than me. So if I know I'm not that good at something, I might as well get some help in that area, save myself a little bit of trouble, and then I can be better over here, which is usually with my kids, and all that stuff. So with that being said, yeah, I'm excited. I'm so prayerful for what God has for us for this year. God is going to do some really special things. I'm claiming it. I pray you guys claim it. That's more my purpose and more my mission. It's just to be that light. You guys know that I like to come on here and be positive. The world has too much negative stuff all the time. Anyone has experienced that postpartum depression or that anxiety or is dealing with it right now, talk to me. I know it's a real thing, and I know it's not easy, and I know people will try to make you feel bad or like you're crazy. You're not crazy, you're human, and we go through those phases, and it's okay. Imagine how great 2019 will be if you just commit to loving yourself a little bit more. And if you're willing and ready to do that, it's gonna change your life. I just think that's our job. Like, get a compliment, give a high five, open the door. You guys would be surprised how many people don't hold the door for people. Like, I could legit be walking in a door, baby bag, holding hands, carrying a car seat, and people don't hold the door. And in my head, I'm like, that's just being a decent person. Like, maybe it's just me, but hold the door for people. I've been reading a lot of stuff about marriage and just trying to be like a really good wife, right? And everyone has a different love language, but like, everyone needs word affirmations. Even if you know you're doing a good job at something, to feel that someone appreciates that's huge. Or that they notice. I had to work on this. Might be like, I took the trash out, honey. I'm like, okay, you know, but I realized I need to say, Mike, thank you so much for taking the trash out. So now I do those things. But when you're like learning a person's love language and how to make someone feel good, you got to speak it over them. And if you want them to be that person, the person like that you just love and admire, then speak those things over them, as opposed to, oh my God, he sucks, he never takes out the trash. Because if I say, oh my God, Mike, I love when you take out the trash, that just, whoo, man, I love when you take out the trash. Guess who's gonna do? He's gonna take out the trash. Because he's going to make me happy. He's got a positive response, booster, builder, all those things. So yeah, anyways, that's just that's free game right there. That's gonna change all marriages, boyfriend, girlfriend relationships, whatever. That's free game. Thank me later, okay? All right. If you're on the Bible app, add me. If you're not on the Bible app, get on the Bible app and then add me. Your phone all day, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. You can hop on the Bible app and get a little Jesus up in you. I'll tell you how much of a better space I am because of that. And when I had an anxiety attack and that postpartum and all that, it's because I had that Jesus up in me, that's what was coming out. You know, it just helped me get over it better. So if the snow is melting, Green Bay is warming up, I'm just in a really good mood. I was like, let me hop on here and talk to my people. Let me reconnect a little bit. And yeah, I love y'all.